Again, I'm using this opportunity to take options. These options may not be good, but I'll give them to you anyway. One of the options, what's in the blue area. Another option, just to look at these guys over here. And this is really, I'm going to say 2 times 15, x squared, y squared. And I'm going to say this is 2 times 19, x squared, y squared. Now, granted, you may disagree with this option, say, I don't like this option. That's fine. You take your other option. And there's many options. Don't think that one option is better than the other. By the way, I see you have to correct this over here. This is incorrect. Okay. I'm going to multiply the top equation by 19. And I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by minus 15. All right? Let's go to town. So 19 times 3, well, it's 30 and 27, 57. Minus 19xy. Whoa. Minus, well, let's put this down, 19 times 40, right? So 4 times 9 is 36. Let's see, 4, 7, 760. Wow, that's big. Equals 2 times 15 times 19 x squared y squared. Let's do the bottom. That's going to be what? Minus 75 y squared. Let's see, plus 45 xy. I got to do another one, don't I? So I'm going to do minus 15 times 72 is it's plus. So that's 720. 10 times 72 is 720. And then 5 times 72 is 350, 360. That's 80, 1080. On the right side, you get minus 2 times 15 times 19, x squared, y squared. I'm going to add these two together. And what do you get there? Well, let's see. 18 minus 18y squared. And then what do you get there? It looks like 26, I mean. Let me make sure of that. 26, 30, yeah, that's good. And then what do you get over here? Plus, let's see, 240 and 80. That's going to be 320. X squared equals 0. I got to do something, don't I? Well, I'm going to divide by minus 2. You get 9y squared minus 13xy minus 150, 160. All right, I got to do something here, don't I? Let's put it down. I don't want to do the AC rule. To me, it's a lot of work to do it. I'm going to look at it. I got to think, don't I? Thinking's tough. I'm going to do the AC rule. So 900, that's 9 times 100, 900, 540. And that's going to be 1440. I need a product to be 1440. I'm sorry, minus 1440. And I need a sum to be minus 13. All right, we got to think now, don't we? Sometimes people see these things quicker than you expect, though. It's really kind of amazing how quick people can see things. Let's see, 1440. That would be 2, 720. Let me go 4. Let's see, 360. Let me go 8. And that would be 180. Let me go 16. And that would be 90. And I'm looking now. Getting warmer, right? Let's go 32 and 45. That differs by 13, right? Yeah, I think I got it. So I'm going to put that down for you. So I'm going to say 32. And what would that to be? It would be minus 45, 32. So I'm going to write that down. So 9y squared minus 45xy plus 32xy minus 160 x squared is equal to 0. You factor by grouping now. And let's go to town on it. And I'm going to say 9 comes out. And you get y squared minus 5xy. I'm going to say 32 comes out from this. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I'm sorry about that. I got to correct it. My apologies. 9y comes out, and we left off with y minus 5x. My mistake. Next one, 32, x comes out, and you left off with y minus 5x equals 0. I know the factorization now. It's y minus 5x and 9y plus 32x. All right, let me erase my arduous work over here. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but sometimes I get brain freeze when it comes to factoring. Other people just see things immediately, and that's great. All right, I've always been slow at this. There's nothing wrong with being slow, except it does have an impact. All right, let me erase this business up here. Erase this business here. Oh, my chicken scratch here. All right, I think I'm ready to write something down now. What am I going to write down? Y equals 5x. By the way, I am not claiming what I'm doing is easier than another method. That's something I would never do. That's going to be minus 32x over 9. All right, so what are you going to do now? I got to go easy. And I'm looking at this thing, and I wonder which one's the easiest one for me to handle. Probably this one. And this one. Let's write it down. It's still not easy. I'm going to write it down, though. So y is equal to 5x. So you would get 3 times 25x squared minus xy, which would be 25, I'm sorry, xy would be 5x squared. Minus 40x squared equals 30x squared times 25x squared. All right, let's keep going through it. What do you get over here? 75 minus 5, that's 70, minus 40, that's 30. Equals, well, it's going to be a tough one, 30 times 25 x4. Well, I'm going to divide both sides by 30, so you get x squared equals 25 x4. I'm going to write this as 0, 25 x4 minus x squared. I'm going to factor out an x squared now. What do you get? x squared, 25x squared minus 1. All right? I think I know an answer now. And I know x is 0. But I know two other answers, plus or minus 1/5. This would be 0. This would be 1. Again, we're using this. And this would be minus 1. By the way, I'll look at the key. And I want to point out, they say that 0, 0 is a trivial solution. In other words, you should know that by looking at it. I got to be honest with you. A lot of times you don't know something by looking at it because you're not looking at it. You're just trying to get the work done. All right? So that, I'm going to say that's there. I got that. Did I get the other ones? I don't know. Oh, that's a long problem, isn't it? Did I get this one? 1/5 1. I did. Did I get minus 1/5 minus 1? I did. I got more to go. And which ones do I have to do now? I got to do that one. It's going to be work. All right, let's see if we can do it. And I'm going to just scroll up. I don't know if I want to finish it. It looks like a tough one, doesn't it? But I'm done with this one. You know, we got that. We checked it. We're good. You know what? I think we're good with this too. We don't need this anymore. And remember, I did this. I don't want to look at that again. I already did that. So really, I'm left off with this guy here to do. Right? I'm going to erase this too. I don't need to put that down. Did I highlight those? You know what? I'll hide that. I'll highlight that one too then. All right, let's do this. It's going to kill me to do it though, isn't it? Let's write it down. Let's see, what do you get? Well, y is minus 32x over 9. Let's write that down. 3. Well, it's going to be 32 because you're squaring it, right? X over 9 squared. And then you're going to get plus 32x squared over 9. Let's make sure I did that okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And minus 40 x squared equals, here comes the tough one, it's going to be equal to 30 x squared times 32x over 9 squared. I am going to multiply both sides by 9 squared. So you can get 3, 32x squared plus 9 times 32x squared minus 81 times 40x squared. And over here you can get 30 times 32 squared times x squared. I hate to do it to you, but I'm going to go to a calculator. So I need to turn my computer on. And let me get Sage up and running. And I have to turn it on. Probably should leave it running, right? And I'm going to start doing the arithmetic. 3 times 32 squared plus 9 times 32 minus 81 times 40. I get 120. Equals 30 times, oh, I'm sorry, this is x4. 32 squared times x4. All right, I still have to do some work here, don't I? I'm going to divide both sides by 30. You get 4x squared equals 32 times 32 times x4. I'm going to divide both sides by 4. X squared, 4 goes into 32 8 times 32 times x4. All right, I think I'm ready to go now. So this is going to be, let's see, that's 8, what's 32? It's 2 to the 5th power, right? 2 times 2 is 4, 8, 16, 32. That's 5, 8, 2 to the 8th power. x4 minus x squared is equal to 0. I am going to factor out an x squared, and what do you get? 2 to the 8th, x squared minus 1. Well, I get the trivial answer again, 0, 0. But I get something else, don't I? I get x squared would have to equal 1 over 2 to the 8th. What does that mean? X is equal plus or minus 1 over 2 to the 4. What's that going to be? 1/16. That's a lot of work. I got to plug it in here. So let's write that down. Minus 32 over 9 times 1/16. What's going to be minus 2/9? And this will be 2/9. Now, barring that I made a mistake, I'm hoping to look at those in the answer key. 1/16 minus 2/9 minus 1/16, 2/9. We're doing okay. Now, by the way, I want to point out this is a tough problem. The graph is extremely difficult. What I mean by that, to graph that and to see those points, extremely difficult. They're really kind of lining up. But you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of intersection. And we're able to find 5 points of intersection. All right, I think that ends the problem set. Just to remind you who I am, my name is Ron Bannon. Email address is Bannon, B as in boy, the @ NNON.US. All right, what are we looking for? People to look at the document, make comments, corrections, and I'll try to improve the document by input from people. All right? Thank you so much for paying attention, though.